So you're thinking about studying abroad, or the thought has at least crossed your mind. But, dude, it's expensive as crap. You don't know even where you want to go. You don't know anyone in the location you want to go. You don't want to leave your family. You're nervous about moving away. And it is a huge commitment. And you don't know if you want to do it. You're on the fence. Well, if this video of this random girl who has 82 readers of her journal at this point somehow reached you, here's your sign that your answer is yes. Capital Y-E-S. Do it. Study abroad, and you will not regret it. I promise. So now here we are. I just got back from studying abroad in London a few days ago. Undoubtedly the best 3 months of my life. An experience of a lifetime, to say the least. There is so much to unpack here, both literally and figuratively, because I have 2 large suitcases that I checked that I still haven't unpacked. That's a later problem. So much has gone down since September that I don't even know where to start. What I will say is that if I were to describe the last 3 months into one word, I would say transformative. I'm not just saying this for dramatic effect or whatever. I mean it when I say I am a totally different person than the girl in September who took off to leave for London. Oh my Lord. What makes me kind of emotional looking back, not gonna lie, is that I literally posted a journal entry of the day I finished my application and submitted it. 3, 2, 1. Then I updated the comment section later saying I got accepted. I remember the day I got that email. I knew I was in for a wild ride, but I didn't know exactly how amazing it was going to be. And I think it's so important, just in life in general, to keep your expectations low or just go in with no expectations, because then it just sets yourself up for disappointment. And I think I actually said that in a journal entry. Maybe even the one where I submitted my essay. Anyways, I had more fun than I ever could have imagined. Between the highest of highs, the lowest of lows, the countless amount of firsts, the uncertainties, the anxieties, the spontaneities. I have learned and grown so much. I can't even put it into words. It's just wild to think that I was blessed with an opportunity like this and that I had the confidence in myself to take advantage of it. To be so honest, I'm proud of myself. I went on my first date. I may or may not have fallen in love. Saw how many cities? I'll put it on the screen. I got to see and do so many things that my younger self always dreamed of. And of course, the study and study abroad also kicked in there. It just really broadened my perspective. I'm guilty of this. As someone who lives in the States, it's easy to forget that the world does not revolve around America. I didn't really experience other cultures and see much of the world outside of the States, so I was so grateful that I got the chance to do that. It was so eye-opening and so amazing. No other way to put it. And I do gotta say, just as I suspected I might, I absolutely fell in love with London. I fell so hard that my nose broke before I hit the ground. Let's just say London has not seen the last of me. I absolutely loved living in London. I even fell in love with the basic, mundane, everyday life things. Even when I wasn't traveling, wasn't going to class, wasn't doing anything substantial. There was so much to just appreciate about it. You know when somehow you just walk into a room and you just immediately feel like you belong? Even if you're in a room full of strangers or in unfamiliar surroundings? But you just somehow feel so in your element and that you're meant to be there. That was me in London. I landed not knowing anyone, not knowing a thing about the city, really. I mean, okay, no, I wanted to go there for a reason, but I wasn't familiar, though, with much around me. But somehow I just felt so at home. I literally feel homesick for London. On top of all that, I got to scratch something off my bucket list. The highlight of my study abroad experience was I got to go skydiving in the Swiss Alps. Guys, I went skydiving when I was in Interlaken, Switzerland, and it was so... the experience, I never felt more alive. I've never felt more alive. I said it myself in the video that I got. I was like, as happy as I am to be back at home and to see all my family and friends here, I gotta be so honest when I say that I already miss London. I really do. Obviously, the legendary people I met along the way made the experience even greater, but something that was just so empowering and liberating was solo travel. I got to take specifically 2 solo trips, and they were both amazing. My younger self would have never in her wildest dreams imagined that she would later be exploring Europe all on her own. Like what? It will be some of the most fond memories for as long as I live. So you definitely couldn't hear that because of the mic, but something just like fell down outside. It's so cold and windy. What a warm welcome I got back to the States. -10 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. And in London it was like 50 degrees. Yay! Such fun times. Anyway, happy holidays. That's it for journal entry number 21. I'm home now. After one of the best experiences of my life. Bye. As always, thanks for being my paper tonight, and I love you all.